Hi, Maria here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you my 10 most complimented fragrances. So I can't wait to share that with you. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And let's get into this. So I kind of have a mix of fragrances for you. I actually try to do that on purpose. So I've got Middle Eastern, I've got designer, and I've got niche. And the reason why I kind of like to mix it up, I like doing them separate too, but really I want people to know that you can get complimented regardless of the price tag. And with all fragrances, for all of us, we all have different budgets. Some people get a thrill out of spending $250 on a quality luxury fragrance. That's something that's important to them. It makes them feel special. And I think it's awesome. There's other people where their price point is more in the designer. That's great. There's other ones where Middle Eastern fragrance is $30, $40. That's kind of the limit. It doesn't matter what the price is. You can be complimented on a fragrance. You can get a quality fragrance that smells amazing, that people love on you, and that you love too. So I've got a bunch to share. Super excited. I'm going to start with one I talk about quite often, but it always gets me a compliment. If I put this on and I'm near anybody, they compliment me, and that is Idole Nectar. I like Idole, okay, but this one is so much nicer. It's richer, it's sweeter, it's still got a slight kind of watery rose feel, but it's so sweet of a rose that it smells almost like a peony. It's got some caramel, vanilla, and popcorn. The popcorn, I notice in the deep dry down. Most people, I don't think, really notice it. To me, it comes across as a little bit of warmth just in that deep dry down. This is a fun fragrance. It's jubilant. It's happy. It's flirty. It's feminine. And I love the bottle. So love this fragrance. And yeah, anytime I put it on, someone always compliments me. I am not one of these girls that has people that running me down to find out what fragrance I have on. Maybe I need to spray more. Maybe I don't get near people. But I don't get tons of compliments, but some of these ones, like seriously, anytime I wear it, I get a compliment. So next fragrance is La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. Guys, if you want a compliment getter, something that smells sexy, flirty, fun, pretty, that guys like, go for La Belle. Like seriously, you can't go wrong with this fragrance. Lasts a really good amount of time on the skin. You know, these are getting a little bit older. They were all the rage when they first came in. The reality is that this is a stellar fragrance that needs more love now. We move on to newer things, but they're not necessarily better. They're just newer. This is a staple in my collection. It's always getting me compliments. Fantastic. And I always feel pretty when I put this on. It's pear, it's vetiver, it's vanilla, a little bit of a spicy pear, just amazing. Love it. Moving on to a Middle Eastern one. This is Barakat Gentle Gold by Maison Fragrance World. I haven't got a compliment every time I wear this, but often I do. It's sexy, it's sophisticated. It is inspired by Maison Fragrance's Kirkjan Gentle Fluidity Gold. It's just gorgeous. There's a balsamic quality from the juniper. There's some sweetness in it. It kind of, to me, is in the same family of fragrance as a Possessoir. So a little bit of a somehow fruity opening with a little bit of vanilla, and this has a little bit of those balsamic qualities. It's sexy, it's sophisticated. Honestly, a guy or a girl could wear this for sure. It's seriously one of my favorite fragrances right now. This one and one of the other ones that I'll mention a little later. But fantastic fragrance, great longevity, smells amazing, and yeah, gives me compliments. Next one that I have to mention because my son mentions it literally every time I have it on, and I've been wearing it quite a lot because I love it so much, is Malo by Sidora. My kid loves this, and it's so interesting because the first time I put this on, I'd been wearing it all day, and he came in like in the later afternoon and he goes, "What are you wearing?" Which he's never done that. Like he did that with Broceliande by Sidora too, which he loves. and tobacco vanille. He loves tobacco vanille. But this one, he's like, what are you wearing? And I told him I couldn't smell it and he could still smell it. So great longevity, but I just don't smell it for the full time. Or you know how you get used to it. Anyway, anytime I wear this, he's like, what are you wearing again? That's amazing. And what he said is he likes the dry down better than the opening. So he loved it so much, he put it on. He just loves the dry down of this. I find it feminine, but he smelt this and didn't think of it as feminine at all. He wanted to wear it. So honestly, really fragrance, anybody can wear whatever. Yeah, so technically this doesn't have marshmallow, but it smells marshmallowy to me. It smells fluffy, cloud-like, but violets and raspberries. It's a little bit musky. It's one of the best fragrance smells I've smelled in a long, long time. I'm in love with this. So yeah, definitely this is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Another one that no one can get, but I wish that you guys could get it, because seriously, anytime I've put it on, someone comments, like literally every time. And that's Basma by Untamed Perfumes. So she created this for me, and it's called Basma, the Pirate Queen. I think it's got her, she did this beautiful blackberry accord. It's got like a ton of notes in it. So it's got some, I think grapefruit, there's apricot, lime, cinnamon, cloves, pepper, there's rose, there's blackberry, there's tobacco, there's rum, there just so many notes in it. Vanilla, there's some balsam, I think, in here. What I primarily get is kind of an ambery rose blackberry concoction. And when when she gave this to me, when I was driving her to the airport, she went to give me a hug and she goes, what are you wearing? That smells amazing. And it was this, like she didn't realize. So she complimented me. I've gotten complimented multiple times whenever I wear this. Someone says, oh, what are you wearing? You smell amazing. So I love this one. Just too bad nobody else gets to smell it. It's my own unique fragrance, the Pirate Queen. Love it. Next fragrance that gets me compliments every time is Elie Saab Le Parfum, which is crazy because it's seriously so floral. But when I smell it, like it's so beautiful. And this is reasonably priced too. It's orange blossom. You get a little bit of honey and a little bit of cedar. It's kind of sexy, very, very floral, but on the skin, it warms up. There's a little bit of spice that comes from the cedar. It's classy, it's sophisticated, but it's also somehow really sexy. So this one, you need to try it on your skin and just experience it. But this definitely is a compliment getter. Another designer one that always gets me compliments, and it's so delectable, is La Nuit Trésor by Lancome. It's just mouth-wateringly delicious. You've got praline and caramel and strawberry and incense and vanilla, and it's like this syrupy / chocolatey strawberry oozy gooey goodness in a bottle. It's uber sexy and it smells sophisticated. Like, have you seen Lisa Vanderpump? I've recently discovered her. I first of all think that she is absolutely beautiful. To me, she looks like she smells like this. So kind of a little bit saucy, a little bit demure at the same time, a little bit classy, but a little bit naughty. This is this. Love this fragrance. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Another one that kind of is in the same sort of family as far as notes would be Mula Mala by Perfumes. Now, I know I just talked about this recently, but seriously, anytime I put this on, I always get complimented, like, ooh, you smell good, that kind of thing. So this is strawberry and caramel. I think there's some peach in here too, but overall, it's a little bit of a sparkling strawberry caramel fragrance. It's not as syrupy and dark as this one. This one's a little bit brighter, but it's just really fun to wear. It smells intoxicating. I guess that's the same thing with this one. Smells intoxicating. So love, love, love this one. Another Middle Eastern one. I know I keep talking about it. Maybe these get me compliments because I wear them nonstop, but I just love it. And that is Baroque Satin Oud by Maison Alhamra. Now, first of all, I love the bottle on this. I just think it's so beautiful. This is rose, it's violet, it's a little bit powdery. I think there's supposed to be oud in here. It doesn't smell overly oudy. It definitely has a powdery violet smell, which somehow I'm just absolutely in love with these days. I guess there is a little bit of an oud feel. It's supposed to be similar to Maison Francis Kurkdjian's Oud Satin Mood. The notes, like it's got rose, it's got a little bit of vanilla. The violet makes it slightly powdery. There's sweetness in here. I love it. And anytime I have it on, this projects majorly, so people can smell like a good 3 feet away, they'll be able to smell this. So this one is definitely a projector, great sillage, and every time I have it on, I get a compliment on this one. Some of them are a little bit closer to the skin, so it's when they come in for a hug that I get the compliment, but this one I get just walking by. Someone goes, oh, that smells amazing. So really, really enjoy this fragrance. And even though this is deeper, I'm gonna keep this out all year round because I can't not have it. I'm so in love with this. This and Bearcat Gentle Gold are seriously my 2 favorite fragrances, and they're both so affordable. So of course they're inspired versions, but they're fantastic inspired versions. So love them a lot. And what would be a most complimented video if I didn't talk about COCO Mademoiselle? Every single solitary time I wear this, I get a compliment. So people might be sick of it. It may be a little bit older, but seriously, this is classy. It smells delicious. There's that warm, sweet orange in here. There's florals. It's classy. It's sophisticated, elegant. This is like my Mother's Day fragrance. You'd think Mon Guerlain would be because it's got the lavender. It always reminds me of being a mom. But this was given to me on Mother's Day, and forever I will wear this on Mother's Day. And I always feel good when I put this fragrance on. It's mood boosting for me. It also calms my stomach. It's like a stomach elixir. I don't know why, but it's fantastic. So love Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Such a beautiful fragrance. Lasts like 10, 12 hours on the skin. So good. So love this one. Always gets me compliments. So that is it. Those are my top 10. I think I gave you 10 compliment getting fragrances currently. What about you? What gets you compliments every time? Please leave it in the comments. Bottom line, I don't need a compliment, but they're always fun to get. What about you? Do you like compliments? Like, I'd be happy if I got a compliment every single time when I wore my fragrance. Ooh, you smell good. Thanks. Like, I should smell good. I'm into perfume, so it's important to me. Anyway, have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.